You know what? You guys have a circle of influence, and our our whole mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. So you guys are circle. You have a circle, and you have influencers on your team. So you have a circle of influencers around you as you grow your team. And so our whole goal here is to really just get out and share a message. Okay. So just from the business side of things, if you're brand new, there's 3 commission levels. One is there's a 6% commission level that if you get 500 points in your first 30 days and you share with 3 households, in other words, your own and then 2 others, you get a $100 bonus. And I think that's a beautiful thing because sometimes we can't touch your mom, we can't touch your best friend without you. And we have a lot of people that this is all they do and they just get to the 6%, but they touch 2 other people instead of themselves. And we are so grateful for that because you just never know what's going to happen for people that you care enough about, whether it's your mom or your best friend, what's going to happen if you put these fruit and vegetable capsules into their bodies and watch the magic happen when they get that kind of nutrition. The second commission level is a 2,000 plus or virtual franchisees, what that VF stands for, 14%. This is when you have 2,000 PVC points. There's 8 households that you've shared with, and that's between you and 1 or more team members. You've got 60 days to do that, and then you get a $300 bonus in addition to all the retail sales profit and commissions, and you get a free conference ticket to join us at the next conference. Super simple to do because most people, if they have somebody who joins their team, between the 2 of them, 8 households is pretty much just people that they love and care about. So very casual. The third commission level is the sales coordinator, 22%. And between you and your team, so this is team volume still, there's 8,000 PVC points. You need to have a little bit of structure requirement there. That's 2 virtual franchisees. So you've had 2 people join your team who did the 2,000 plus basically. And maybe you've got somebody who just started who just shared with those 3 households and they're the direct distributor or higher. Easiest way to get there is to have 3 people join you and you all 3, well, you and 3 of your friends do the 2,000 plus together. That is 2, 4, 6, 8. We have people going to sales coordinator in a couple of weeks or less because they're saying, hey, come do this with me. Let's go and help our community be healthy. Now, you don't need to do that in 2 weeks. A lot of people will take 6 months. That's really, I think that the 6 months is a long time, and I love that they give us that long, but it's really not that difficult to do. And we see a lot of people who will come on and kind of come in thinking, well, I might share it. I know I was like that. And then they find out that over the 6 months they shared with enough people to be at that 22%. There's a $600 bonus and another free conference ticket there. And now you're going to be making on your Juice Plus, every time a box ships out, you're going to be making what all of the other positions I'm going to talk about are making. So that's the highest commission level. Okay, so when you're first getting started, you start out as a dealer, and that's where you're really just getting Juice Plus at the best price possible. You're sharing it with yourself, and then if you decide to share it with those 2 other households, you're going to be at the direct distributor level and qualify for that 6%. So I like to call those community members. Those are people that just part of our community, they're happy to be healthy, they're getting the best price possible, they may share with a couple of people. The next 2 positions are virtual franchisee and sales coordinator, and we like to call these team builders. And now we've shared with more than just our mom and our friend. We've now shared with 8 or more households. We've got somebody who's joined our team, and together we are starting to talk to some other people, and now we're at 14%. The sales coordinator position, typically you're going to see people who have shared between them and their team, so it's not just one person. They've shared with 20 or more people, and to be at that sales coordinator position, you've got to have at least 3 active team members that have joined you. Okay, so I always like to tell people that when they first get started, my goal for them is to help them within that first 6 months get to that sales coordinator position so they can maximize our commission percentage, because they're going to be there forever. So why not get paid the most on their Juice Plus? even if it's just their order and a few other people, okay? There's also a couple of bonuses. I'm not going to go into these in detail tonight. I've got some videos that if you are wondering about them, I can send you that goes into these in detail. But you also get a 5% bonus when you are at the virtual franchisee position, a team builder, the first team builder position, or higher, when you have 1,000 points per month that's being billed out. So if you had 24 people or 12, think about it, 12 couples that were eating the Trio capsule and they were being billed monthly, that would equal 1,000 points per month. We all know 12 couples that need to eat more fruits and vegetables, don't we? Now you're going to be eligible to get a 5% bonus on anybody that joins your team that reaches the direct distributor position and above, your frontline people. And you're also going to get a 5% commission on 3 to 5 generations of qualifiers in your entire organization, depending on the width. So if you had 3 lines, you're going to get paid 3 generations. If you had 5 lines, you're going to get paid 5 generations. And I like to say this is the many hands make light work bonus. And this one is actually where most of your paycheck will come from the higher up in the marketing plan you go. Now, when we talk about you get paid 5 generations deep, that means that if you had somebody who joined your team, you had somebody who joined their team, who had somebody who joined their team, and let's say that goes down 30 people, which it will happen. Just trust me if you start talking to people. What will happen is most companies will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people below you, and they pay on levels, and then sure enough, you've got number 6 as a superstar and you get no bonus at all. We don't. We skip over the people that aren't qualified, and we look for that next qualifier in that line, and that would be the number next 2 or 3 or wherever it is. So technically you could get paid, 30, 50 generations levels down, because it's going to go look for generations versus levels, and then it's going to pay you on every single person all the way back up to you, which is the most generous marketing plan I have ever seen in our industry. Okay, when you become a sales coordinator or higher, you also will get paid a 4% bonus on anybody that's on your team that you brought on the team that is also a sales coordinator. And you're going to get paid 4% on that sales coordinator legs volume when you have 3,000 points per month being billed out in your organization. So that's a very nice extra bonus just for helping people be successful. So our next 3 positions, we like to call these positions organization builders, okay? So the top 3 positions in our marketing plan really are our leadership positions. To become a senior sales coordinator, the structure required is 1 sales coordinator position leg underneath you, 2 virtual franchise legs, and 1 direct distributor leg. And you've got to be averaging 16,000 over 2 months. So basically 8,000 a month. The reason why they say 16K over 2 months is because typically as your team's growing, you might actually be at 7 and the next month you might be at 9. So they average it back out over the last 2 months. Qualifying national marketing director, the structure required is to have 3 people who joined your team that are sales coordinator, and you have to have 1 new person in the last 6 months that you helped get to VF do the 2,000 plus, okay? And then as a team, your team volume is 40,000 over 2 months. And same thing as I said before, it doesn't really go 20,000, 20,000 might be 18 and then like 24 or something after that. And then national marketing director, which is our top position in the marketing plan, you only need 5 sales coordinator people below you, legs that you brought on, and you have to have 1 new virtual franchisee in the last 6 months that reached 2,000 plus. And over the last 3 months as a team, you averaged 100,000 being billed out. So about 33,333 is really what it is. So why build a team? Well, teamwork, they say teamwork makes the dream work, but one is we impact more people. So if you want to really look at your Juice Plus virtual franchise, yes, you can get yourself healthy only, but you can also be a resource for other people and impact people's lives all over the world just by sharing. And I'm going to show you what that looks like coming up, but you're going to get to share with people who are going to share with people. And that's, that's the easiest way for information to get out is word of mouth. And it's really fun when you start to hear of people you shared with, all of a sudden they get a story from somebody they, have talked to that they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This happened for me. And maybe their kids were eating healthier or weren't getting sick in the last year. That's so rewarding, right? Now, when you're building a team, you want to work with the workers. Not everybody's going to want to build a big team, but we want to appreciate every single person's effort. And if you're one of those people that like, you know what, I just want to share with myself right now, we are absolutely okay with that, because we are happy you're getting healthy. If you shared with one other person, that's somebody we couldn't touch without you. So some people will want to, grow a team. Some people won't. So what? There's a lot of people that are waiting for an opportunity as well as for our products. So, it's just a matter of, again, sharing that information. Now, when you get to the top of our marketing plan, there are some benefits in the leadership position. So when you get to senior sales coordinator, the bonus there is $1,000. You get a boot camp voucher. And then you also get 20% of your paycheck up to an extra $500 a month every month. They just add it on. No receipts, no nothing, just for being a senior sales coordinator. And then you also get a $250 holiday bonus. At qualifying national marketing director, you get a $2,000 bonus when you get there. You get to go to Q School, which Mel just got back from, and the company flies you, all expenses paid, to Memphis, and you get to bond with all the other people that are in the same position you are, shooting for national marketing director, and get some really great training on how to become a great leader. And then you get your business incentive bonus is 20% of your paycheck up to an extra $1,000 per month. Now you also are eligible to receive some of the medical benefits, and your holiday bonus here is $500 every year. And you'll pay for some of them, but they cover some of the medical benefits. At national marketing director, you get a $4,000 bonus for reaching that. Now you get a coach from the company for NMD coaching. You now get 20% of your paycheck up to an extra $3,000 a month added to your paycheck. And then you also get a full benefits package that includes long-term care, disability, medical, life insurance, vision, tuition reimbursement, you name it. And you're getting a $1,000 holiday bonus every single year. Okay, so this is, I hope you guys can see this okay. This is an average, like when we look through what our distributors make, the average people, like when they just sign up to be a wholesale distributor, the dealer position, average people make $131. So they're getting some kickback. It's better than $50. Like it costs them $50 to join your team. They're getting back on average in our company $131. That's how come I got started. I never intended on sharing it with anybody, but I found everybody loved it like me that I talked to, and ended up getting to national marketing director in just a couple of years. So you guys can kind of go through there and see, but sales coordinator even is very casual. And for people that are active team builders, they're averaging over $1,000 a month. And that's while they're doing their job and their kids and everything else. I mean, where else can you have that coming in every single month? And knowing that, it's not like we're starting over at the beginning of every month. People keep taking Juice Plus, so you keep getting paid. So you share it with them. They get started with Juice Plus, and you get paid as long as they keep getting it, which I've had my same customers now for almost 16 years. Our national marketing directors average a 6-figure income. And then remember, we've also got that full benefits package. Now remember, a lot of people get really confused, like, oh my gosh, it seems so hard to get to national marketing director. It really only takes you 5 active sales coordinator teams to reach national marketing director. So will everybody you talk to want to become a sales coordinator, which is really very casual, by the way? No, not everybody will. Some people are just going to be, very casual, share with 1 or 2 people. But 1 or 2 out of 10 people will become a team builder. So what I'm saying to you there is keep looking until you find your 5, because it really does not have to be hard, because many hands make light work, and you will find people that would love to have an opportunity to make a six-figure income that want to share with more people and build a team. It just will happen. Now, this is so accurate, it's scary. Remember when I told you that when you qualify your business, that 5% bonus, you get paid 3 to 5 generations, not levels? Well, when you have people in your organization that also qualify their business, they're called a club level. And so if it's you and you have 1 or 2 people that qualify, you're going to average $500 a month. If you have a 3 club, that's anywhere in your organization, right? The average is 1,250. 12 clubs, 40,000 a year. 39 clubs, 120,000 a year. And 100 club is 300,000 a year. They don't even put that one on there. But so that's the average. And when I hit those, they were within pennies. So, you know, what's a qualified business? That's basically you having your customer base built, and that's sharing with 12 couples, right? That's 24 trio orders. So it's really not that difficult to do. Okay, we're unique. We don't have any quotas, so that allows our team members to do as little or as much as they want. Our positions are permanent. So once you achieve whatever commission level, you never have to requalify. So this truly allows you to live life on your own terms. We've got busy moms and busy professionals that love this because they can do Juice Plus when it's great for them. And then we also have full corporate benefits. And I told you what those were. You guys can see those there. But I will tell you, for me, this was a big driver because we are self-employed and our benefits were getting kind of out of hand and crazy. So I love that the company pays for my family and even gave my kids tuition reimbursement for going to college. So we got $875 per semester as long as they got an A or a B. So I loved that they had to get good grades or they had to make up that difference. It was a very good motivator for my kids. So I had 2 Post-it notes on my computer when I was deciding that I was going to actually share Juice Plus. And the first one was, instead of what if they say no, it was what if they say yes. Because you know what, if you don't ask, it's an automatic no. So you want to think about giving people you care about the opportunity to decide for themselves. You thought it was a great idea. Why wouldn't they? And the next one was, what's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is nothing, okay? That's not so bad. So be okay with the fact that you can't help everybody. Not everybody's going to say yes, but you never know. Some people will be interested later if you ask now. And I had that happen. I had people that came around later and said, are you still doing that juice stuff? And I'd say, yeah. And they joined my team or got on the product. It was great. So when we talk about your circle of influence, this is kind of how it looks, okay? You sign up, you're happy to be getting these fruits and vegetable powders into your body. And then you start telling some people that you know why you like it. And you're willing to be a resource for people. So you share it maybe with 12 families, okay? Some of those people are going to have the same experience as you, and they're going to share it with some of their circle of influence. And those people are going to have the same, and they're going to share it with their people. And of course, there's going to be a lot more happy faces at this point because there's more people just in the law of averages. And you can see how it goes. Now, what's really cool, you guys, this keeps going on and on and on. And we're not just paying you these 5 positions. You're getting paid 5 generations. So you're getting paid outside of those 5 rings there. And this will happen for you if you're sharing and inviting people to be a resource for other people. And what's really cool about that is that through all of those people, we make a global impact. And we've got people now all over the world, people I don't even know that are here because I shared with a couple of my friends who shared with a couple of their friends. So last thing I just want to say, you guys, is keep it simple. I think we make it way too hard. It's our job to share information, let people decide for themselves, but it's not our job to decide for them, okay? Invite others to be a resource for their circles of influence. Juice Plus is a really simple idea. It's an easy solution. It's not the be-all, end-all. People still need to exercise and sleep, but it's a great way to flood your body with lots of produce. And of course, the more you share, the more people you help, and then the better you do as well. So care more about others than you do your own success. Quit worrying about what people think. They're going to think worse of you if you didn't share with them and you had a solution that could help them and their family, and you didn't even give them an opportunity to say yes or no. And so my whole thing for you guys is who's next? Who can you share with next? Maybe set up a coffee appointment. So I know we kind of went a little bit over, but I'd love to hear anything you guys have to say, and any comments, questions.
Hey, Reagan.
Yeah.
Sorry for my hair tonight, guys. I just wanted to go back to what you were saying about, you know, it is pretty simple, the structure for National Marketing Director.
Yeah.
You know, it just takes the work. And what's cool about our system is you can put the work in at whatever pace that you want. But I'm thankful that you went through this tonight, because I know that when I was new, I didn't really have a lot of vision for this. It was just kind of something that seemed like a good idea at the time. So I got exposed to this a couple times and I started to get some vision. So I think it's important to say, like, don't let any piece of it intimidate you. Let it inspire you, because it's a super cool marketing plan and it pays you directly for the impact that you create.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they first start, they're like, oh, national market. It's like, no, who can you help? Like, who's next? Like, if you just keep helping people and realize you have the opportunity to sub-franchise here and get an override on that organization that you can build. And the best advice I ever got was go wide fast, because if I have 2 people sharing in addition to me, we're going to impact this many people. If I have 10 people who join my team that are sharing with their circles of influence, and that's, you guys see those rings that went down, how many more people is that? I mean, that's a pretty amazing thing. And I'm really proud that our team has helped over 10,000 people eat healthier. I mean, that's pretty amazing. And I shared with my little circle in the beginning, and I invited them to be a resource for their circles because I couldn't touch them. And I see some of you on here like Tracy Zeus. I mean, you've been around for 15 years, you know, right? And she's impacting people, and she's got people under her that are impacting people. And Bobby and Patty, you know, it's pretty amazing to see what happens. And so don't try to complicate it. Let's just go get some people healthy and quit worrying about, oh, what will they think of me? You know what? What's the worst that could happen? They might say thank you, but no thank you. I've never had anybody say, oh, you're awful, because I cared enough about their health or invited them to have an opportunity to, you know, make some extra income or stay home with their kids or have a mission. Like for me, I didn't need the money when I started with Juice Plus. I needed it later, which I was glad I had it then, but I needed a mission. Like I wanted to do something that made an impact on the world. You know, I was a mom staying home with my kids, which was great, but my husband and I were getting in fights because I was listening to Barney all day and he was having adult conversations. So, you know, for me, it was a way to get out and do something that was kind of fun. And, you know, when my friends would tell me that their kids were better, or, you know, somebody, you know, had some kind of an amazing health consequences, I literally sometimes would sit down and cry because I was so grateful that I had had enough guts to ask them. And it wasn't about being pushy, it was about loving on them. And that's the difference. So you love on enough people, you don't need to keep track of it. You guys, we're here as a team, we'll help you, and you will go right up that marketing plan. So let's go invite some people to join us and build your team, because you're gonna share it anyway. You've probably gotten really good at that if you've been around at all. And now it's just like invite some other people to come on along. You know, well, as a team, we'll help support them, so.
So true. I just want to amen it. And you know, it's about others. It's not about you. I'm so thankful for my friend sharing it with me. You know, she never went past the VF position, but that's okay. She could still do that someday. But she gave me the gift of knowing about this and deciding for myself. And I think that is like where we're at this year, is just get it out there, the simple message, let people decide for themselves, and please keep going, because I mean, look at who is here in this room right now. Like, we're such an awesome group, and there's more of us out there. We have to go find our people, you know?
Yeah.